What's up, guys? This is Big Collab 34 coming at you today. We're going to dissect and get into this Fast 7 or Furious 7 trailer. That's what they're calling it nowadays. You know, due to copyright, we can't play actual video, but we picked it apart, went frame by frame, got a bunch of screenshots of stuff that you may be interested in seeing. So stay around, check it out. I swear you won't be disappointed. Last year around this time, or actually when the last Fast and the Furious trailer came out, we took the trailer, broke it down, went frame by frame, picked out all the cars that we could out of the trailer. This year we're going to do a little bit of the same because you guys responded very well to that. It seemed like you'd like that kind of video, so I just figured, you know, hey, I'll do it again this year. So yeah, the trailer came out about an hour ago and I've been sitting here going through it, and I picked up on a couple things that you probably wouldn't have noticed. There's some stuff they threw in there at you that maybe they kind of just tried to push it off to the side a little bit or something like that. Or maybe it just wasn't a main plot point. But either way, I picked up on a couple things that you might be interested in seeing. Now, if you watch the trailer and look too closely, it kind of gives away a couple key story points. So if you're not into that, this might be a little bit of a spoiler video. Not really that much, but if you're not into that, then I would advise that you click out right now, and if you're cool with it, then let's get rolling. So, first and foremost, we have most of our main characters back. You know, Vin Diesel's back, Michelle Rodriguez, they showed Ludacris, Tyrese Gibson, and of course, the late great Paul Walker. We've all been hearing things about how they're going to be dealing with the whole situation behind that, so I don't feel like I need to really speak on that. So the trailer starts with all of their cars in a plane. And actually going inside of the plane, this is what I saw. I picked up on a couple things that you might not have been able to see. Of course, we have Vin Diesel behind the wheel of, it looks like a off-road version, maybe, of his Charger. It's difficult to tell. Paul Walker is behind the wheel of his Subaru. He was driving an STI and one of the ones before, so that's no surprise. Coming to the next scene, as it flashes forward a little bit more, we see Michelle Rodriguez behind the wheel of a Challenger, which is new to this movie. We see Ludacris in a lifted Jeep, really bad looking machine. And then at the end here, there's like a split frame. Tyrese Gibson is behind the wheel of a Camaro Z28. And they don't really show it after this scene, so that could be a plot point for you. Moving on, we have a scene from Tokyo in which Jason Statham emerges. If you stuck around for the end of the last movie, you would have seen the Jason Statham teaser. Switches to a scene of the crew looking over the city. We have to the right, what appears to be a Hemi Cuda, and to the left, not really sure, another classic muscle car. Yeah, all my muscle car friends are probably going to bust my balls for not knowing what that is, but pair of muscle cars. Flash to Jason Statham. We have this nice little shot here of him in a car. Not really sure if you can identify it by the mirror or like the shape of the windshield or not, but I cannot tell what this one is either. We have more of Vin Diesel with the Charger in the background. Then we get to a scene that doesn't really seem to fit in with the rest of the trailer. It's a bunch of exotic cars driving through the desert. It looks like we have a Dodge Viper, a McLaren, a Dodge Charger gets thrown in there for some odd reason, and we also have a Ferrari and a Bugatti. Continuing on, we get reacquainted with Race Wars. This time Race Wars is a lot more commercialized, and it seems like they have more muscle cars this time. There's a race between the aforementioned Hemi Cuda and an Audi R8 going down. So I assume that the Cuda will end up being a car of one of the main characters. Another shot of Vin Diesel behind the wheel of his patent-pending Dodge Charger. Moving on, we have a shot of Paul Walker behind the wheel of an unknown car. And then for just again, this is another thing that I really didn't pick up till I watched it the second time because it's just only a few frames. It actually is an R35 Nissan GTR. So in the beginning of the trailer, we actually see his STI become a pancake after he jumps off of it onto the bus, and I'm assuming that he starts driving around in R35 GTR after that. The rest of the trailer, we just have More shots of Dom's Charger again. We have this, I can't even tell what it is, car, and maybe you guys could provide some insight on that for me. Then yet again another scene with the Charger, Vin Diesel fighting Jason Statham. Obviously going to happen, something we all want to see go down. Another major plot point. Then last but not least, just a little minor detail that I noticed was in one of the last scenes. It's actually happening inside of a hangar, and in the background we see a bunch of helicopters, etc. So that may also play into the story. Alright guys, that's about all I have for you. There wasn't as much hidden in the trailer as there was in the last trailer. Well, maybe not actually hidden, but, you know, just hanging out in the background that I figured I'd point out. Anyway, that's about all I have for you guys this time. Throw this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I'm pumped to see this movie come out in April, and I'm probably going to be there opening night. Are you going to see it? Let me know in the comments below what you think. And this is Big Clap 34. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.